Yeah, the problem is that, as you know, in Europe we have minimal information about what's happening in Armenia. Uh, of course, the international eyes focus are on Russian-Ukraine conflict, but what's happening is in Armenia is also very important. This is why I arrived in Armenia more than 18 days before, and as arrived in Yerevan, I arrived also to in Voskepar. So I'm living in Voskepar 24 hours a day, more than 18 days, making a report for France, for French media, for social media, for many things, and not only for France, for also some Arabic countries, because I can manage in many language, and I'm living here, and of course, to be, as we say, in bed, in the situation, in the city, in the village, since so many days, so many times. So all the I have now, I'm like a member of the village, and I know so many things about the history of the village, and it's amazing because I was here also in 1991, many years ago. In 1991, I was witness, and I make movies about the conflict. Was really very hard here between Armenian and Azerbaijan side. So many years after, as we see, after losing Artsakh, Karabakh, so of course Armenian diaspora and Armenia, the Armenian people and nation are afraid to lose more and more and more. This is why I'm here, to see what going to happen. And as you know, Prime Minister Nicole Pashinyan, who was also a journalist before when I meet him, I make many interviews with him. Oh, it was a long time before. Is unfortunately under pressure, maybe going to give to Azerbaijan, I'd say the Armenian Zichel and Zichel, but until where and what for? The problem is that in a few days, because he will be in Brussels, and I think the decision maybe will be taken there, and the population of Voskepar, who must give the answer to Nicole Pashinyan, they ask them, the Marsbed, the governor, to wait a few days. A few days, it's mean Brussels, and so let's wait and see, as say the proverb. But by the way, I know that Prime Minister of Armenia is going to ask to Europe that Armenia is candidate to entry in the European Union. But it's not because you are candidate that you will succeed. And also Armenia maybe want to be candidate to entry in NATO, l'OTAN. So we will see in a few days what's going to happen. But the situation is in focus here in Voskepar, and I'm here to be witness and to see what is going to happen. I was a few minutes ago with a family who have the house and her land on the two border. From the Armenian side, but the half of his land is revendicated by Azerbaijan, so it's really problematic. I was just a few minutes ago with them.
And what they told you, what they are going to do if
They told me, of course, they are here since so many years. They will not leave. They grow up here, they're living there, and maybe they will kill there. But and nobody understands them. I understand them, as many people understand them, and I think we cannot accept this every time losing and giving and giving and giving. If Azerbaijan want to take back a part of some village where Azerbaijani were living, so Azerbaijan must give also back to Armenia some villages where there was Armenians. They just want without giving anything. It's not a compromise. It's a kind of pressure. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.